Hello, once again. In the last episodes, we talked about the big things in the past and we touched upon the next big things in the future. So, right now, we'll describe a little bit more of what we see in the future. See, first thing we described is a network, a people's network owned by the people, like a high-speed wireless broadband network. And, well, that could be a standalone thing, but it's bigger than that because when you connect iPhones and 3D virtual reality and sounds and sights and then connect them on the internet with biometric security, where we know who you are in our internet, our secured internet, our safe internet, our guaranteed total satisfaction internet. But here's the dealio. See, when we build iPhones, we will build them for all the people on Earth. And at a well, okay, that's how many people we have. Let's just say we had only 5 billion, and the kids don't get the iPhones until they get to 12. I don't know. The point is not that. The point is, when we build something in that kind of volume, we can build it right. We can build it really cheap. Way below, we could at least meet the $99 benchmark for a cost of wireless iPhones, and with all the computing and security and connected to our own internet cloud. So, the thing you get into is you say, you know what, we have a bigger plan. So, the iPhone and the service, maybe just the cost of doing business. Now, it's not that big of a cost when you think of the connected mind and the value add that our service will provide. For example, rather than just phone calls with voice or little pixels like that, you can see the people. You will actually virtually travel like telepresence, and you will travel into an internet domain, but that domain duplicates our reality on Earth. So you can be anywhere in the world and meet your friend on Mount Everest or the Great Wall of China, or we're opening up a whole new Mars. But see, that's the thing, you can fly in your eyes. Now, it's more than just being able to see people real time. Imagine families just boom, there they are. Some in Mexico, some in the United States, some in China, all in the same virtual reality at the same time, which is like, well, it's like you define how many value you want in video space. But this is not the entire thing, because as we determine knowledge, as we bring the best thoughts and the best teachers from all the earth, we put the best teachers in your iPhone. Now, I don't want obsolete teachers. In fact, we're going to need more teachers. Everybody's going to be almost like a voluntary teacher. We're going to teach ourselves to learn and find truth. But think about it. We don't have to worry about the bad public education when we can disseminate bad teachers and take real information and real truth and real knowledge direct to the people. So what do we get from that? Well, everybody gets a contract. We all start the same story, the same movie, the same business enterprise. And when you come into our contract, it's a perfect contract. It's a contract that you would write for yourself. You have an opportunity. Everybody has an opportunity. And we give you all the knowledge. But then you get so much knowledge that you give it back to us. We pay you for that. We pay you to learn your knowledge and to educate yourself. We pay you to learn. We pay ourselves to learn. That's a whole other story. But the story is, if we can learn at the speed and light of minds, well, we could capture a whole lot of knowledge really, really fast. But it doesn't stop there, because to pay for that knowledge, we're going to use a combination of real money out of our new people's bank. And all our money is going to be virtual. All our money is going to be all computerized. But then we have another thing. For as you add value, in addition to real money, you get stock in the IPO, the future. Stock you don't get the cash in, but stock that builds you a nest egg, to build you a dividend stream. See, the idea is, what if everybody on Earth was a capitalist and owned a part of a capitalist enterprise and had incentives to buy more from our enterprise and improve our enterprise, and we get rid of lots of things we don't need. We don't need salesmen selling us lies, because the people on this place where we have all the transactions recorded in space-time in real 3D, we know what we said. We know when we lie, and when we lie, we owe you money. But see, that will make us so we can't lie on a new internet. We have to tell ourselves the truth. And so when we're telling ourselves the truth and finding the best deals for people at the various stages of the life and the needs, because everybody needs a different, as we find those and we present them to you, those products of other products and services that we might build together, banks and everything, those products and services will be guaranteed, totally guaranteed, because they'll be backed by other people on Earth, and we together would decide and find our best deals and buys, and they'll be in the network, and or they will follow our rules. So to be in the network, you have to follow our rules. Rules simply guarantee customer satisfaction. If you can't guarantee it, don't bother trying to sell it on network. And more than that, much more than that, a third of all the profits from everything you get sold on our network. Now, some people may raise their prices a little bit, fine, but you're going to get a guaranteed deal, and you get a third of the profits, not in cash, in equity, on the future of Earth. Because see, if we went around paying out cash, you'd spend it, and you wouldn't be there to enjoy the biggest IPO in the history of the universe. Well, I can't say the universe, because how many planet Earths are there out there? But I can say it's the biggest IPO in the history of the world. And why would you want to cash in early? See, that's the thing. The equity in our IPO is going to grow so fast and so far as we grow our profits together, as we open up global markets worldwide. Take American brands everywhere, all the brands from all the world, everywhere. Why not? Because why wouldn't we? If the Chinese and Indians and Indonesians and Vietnamese and Russians and other people owned all the parts of the brands, and they owned all of it together, they were sharing the profits, and that's why we had to buy out of the brands. We don't have to, we could wipe you out. We don't have to use eminent domain on you guys. We don't have to even call it in an old-fashioned communist way and nationalize you guys. We just create a better people's enterprise, funded by angel capital, for the people, by the people, of the people. And a perfect deal that we all sign up for. We sign up for building our own perfect deals. See, we run by the golden rule, the ethic of reciprocity. And that's simple to drive, that's simple to do. But see, the other thing is, we will be a clean, clear domain. And our video cameras, which will be everywhere our users are, will capture reality, and we will use it to fight your crimes. So on that note, we're getting to the limit of a YouTube bandwidth. So here we go. End of part 1 of Future Earth. There's plenty more to play. You could just imagine where you could go with iPhone.